How's it going, supporters? Just a bit of a quick clip on the setup here. I need to get through here tomorrow and prune out a whole heap of this tomato, maybe even harvest the galangal, which I might turn into a clip, and also clean out a load of the Okinawan spinach and the hoe and knock from these beds over here. The reason being is I've pretty much all done 500 litres worth of water, or about 130 gallons over the last 3 days, and I've crawled under the beds, I've walked around them, I've had a look in the fish tank, behind the fish tank, and I can't see where I'm losing water. So what I'm doing today is at least filling up the sump, probably about 3/4 full, so about 500-ish litres, 130 gallons, and yeah, pruning back as much as I can from here, and then hopefully I'll be able to see around the beds a little bit clearer and see what's going on. And yeah, as I mentioned, I dare say I will be pulling out the galangal from there. I'll start off some, or try and keep some in little pots and whatnot. I am thinking about planting it out again as well, with some other quick growing leafy greens, just until I get time to pull the whole thing down and rebuild it. So hopefully I'll have a couple of clips out on different ways you can plumb up a basic backyard system before then. I started working on the artwork again for that. So yeah, I'd like to have that up before I do the actual clips on this one, just to give people some reference points. So yeah, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, to tell you the truth. This hoe and knock down here is looking really healthy and happy at the moment. So I really don't want to risk losing the plant, but I do think I need to cut it back as far as I can, just so I can see what's going on. Yeah, we'll stick some of these sections in, some of these younger sections in, and see if I can strike them, but I have a feeling it might be a little bit too cold at the moment. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I thought I'd just give you a little bit of an update on what's going on, and also too, just to show you, every evening now I'm getting this little bit of a wilt on this side of the tomato. I'm not too sure if it's because bits of these have fallen over and they've cracked the stem a bit, so they're not getting enough moisture. These bits all down here, they look fine though, they're not getting any sort of leaf curl at all. But yeah, this plant does, you know, have a tendency to become a bit of a monster. So I'll wait and see. I may not trim all of it out. I might keep a few small young growth points on there just to see what happens. But yeah, just a little bit of an update. And thank you once again for all your support, folks. I've been working around the house and on some other bits and pieces this week. I'll give you a quick look. We set up the clothesline. That's something we did on the weekend. It's just running back into the house there. We did have it strung across from this wall to this wall over here, but yeah, that just proved to be a bit of a problem when you want to walk in and out of here all the time. Just under the house here, we set up a bit of a range for Kira for a bow. I can't use my compound in here. It would go through it goes through the target by about 30 centimeters or a foot as it is, so it'd definitely hit that form ply behind there. As it is with Kira's, it hits the form ply as well, so I've had to stick a little bit of a stud behind there just to hold it out. And what we do is we have to open up both gates, and Kira was standing out pretty much all between the mower and the chair there. And yeah, this is her little range. I've also decided where I'm storing things. I've got to move the fish tanks out the back there and other bits and pieces, so I'll get to that this week. The other thing I've done is we've got some more racking from IKEA. This is just going to be a bit of a preserving rack. Just get everything out from upstairs. And the root pouches are down here. I won't be able to keep as much stock as I was planning on, but there'll be enough to see me through so I can get a couple of weekly orders. I just wanted to hold more because it drastically cuts down on the freight, but such is. And yeah, just keeping all my tools in here from now on. And thank you again, Lee, for the coffee maker. Still haven't tried it out though. So yeah, there you go. I'll show you what we've done for Lizzie. Because Lizzie's a bit funny on the stairs, what we've done is we've put little patches of carpet on there, just gives her better grip, because she's never been that fond of stairs, so just gives her a little bit more confidence going up and down them. Yeah, so there you go. bit of an update on the aquaponics and other bits and pieces we're up to. So I will pretty much leave it there. Go check on this hose, make sure I'm not overflowing the system. Cheers all, have a top one.